Glenn, you haven't turned your lights on yet.
I turned the first 2 switches on there, man. Why would I turn the lights on?
Well, so you can see.
Well, turn the first 2 switches on there.
Yeah. So this is it, huh? And you said you pulled this engine out of this come out of a generator, didn't it?
It's a generator, yep.
Yeah.
So you got right here. That padding was cut. Yeah.
So this is Tim Stevenson.
Good to meet you.
This is Glenn Peel.
Good to meet you.
Used to own the hardware store down there.
Yeah.
His boy does now.
John.
Yeah. So what year's the body on this thing?
49.
49.
Panel man, we shortened it. Right here, about 20 inches. 20 inches.
And then 24V 71, 16V 71.
Yeah.
And it's got an Allison automatic in it, doesn't it?
Yep, 740 Allison.
And that's a mechanical one. That's not an electronic.
Completely mechanical, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a military version, so it locks up in every gear, which I need to get I need to put a new valve body in, which I've got one. So it doesn't lock up, just only third and fourth. Because it's kind of weird, it goes and it locks up, and goes in second, first and second.
Is it a 4-speed then, or is it 5-speed?
It's 4-speed.
Nice.
The 5-speed was a 750, but that's a deep under.
Right.
And I don't need low gears.
You don't? I mean, you got enough horsepower, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
What's on paper, what'll this thing do for speed? What's it geared at, like in the back?
307s.
So it run pretty quick.
Tires. I'm sure it'd go, yeah, I don't know, 130, 140, even at 2,400 RPMs, but I don't know. It's hard to get it in fourth gear. At 65, it doesn't want, it's even then, it's just wanting to barely go in fourth gear.
Yeah. Did you do anything to this engine? Did you rebuild this or just slap it in here?
It only had 1,100 hours on it. It's a 1965, but no, I didn't do anything to it. Well, we redid the governors, which I didn't need to do.
Well, it can't hurt.
Yeah, so it's got truck style governors instead of the styles for
Right.
a generator.
And these fenders are all hand built. You built all
Yeah,
these?
you can see the foam patterns up on the wall there.
Yeah.
So I build them out of foam, and then I had a guy up in Tremont and make them out of sheet metal for me.
Nice. Yeah, this thing's sweet. It's a lot. And the hood, what's the hood? Is it a custom deal too?
Handmade, yeah.
That thing's sweet.
Grill's modified. It's similar to a stock.
And it's on some old Peterbilt chassis, ain't it?
Grill chassis, yeah. I narrowed the front axle 8 inches. Then I flipped the super singles on the back inward instead of outward.
Right.
So that narrowed me up. Move on back. Yep.
But you're blind. How did you do it all?
I don't know how you do it. I call some people like you.
Well, that's what's sad about it. I try, but you do it better than me, and I can see way better than you. That's what's sad about the whole thing. This thing's amazing.
I tell people I'm an okay welder and a professional grinder.
Yeah. Well,
In other words, I grind a lot of welds off.
I still remember that big gantry crane looking thing you had over in the corner.
It's right there.
Yeah, you had that big gantry crane thing, and you built that whole thing. Didn't you?
I built it. I had somebody gore my welds just because I wanted security on that. And so I've got Masana, we got an employee at the store that's a really good welder. So
But then you
structural stuff, I want to make sure that it's solid, but I weld 90% of it I welded.
Yeah. But this thing you built that to pull the engine out of the
No, I already had it.
Oh.
I already had it. We've used it for lots of stuff. I've overloaded it.
It's been tested.
It's been tested. I picked up the body off of a the garbage truck. That was the biggest test on it. I'm sure the thing went, I don't know, 25,000 pounds, and it was squealing.
Yeah.
Anyway, but
Well, I'm shocked you're using your cane.
why is that?
Well, the first time we came down here, you had piles of pallets and everything down here, and he's in here sweeping.
Well,
He's sweeping around everything, and he says, well, I got to have my radio on in the corner.
I turned the radio down so it would be a little quieter.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, the radio is my landmark.
This thing's, well, and then he didn't have this green truck here. He says, oh, come look at this green truck. And he walks through his piles of pallets and everything, goes back through a door, down some stairs, and then the other side of the shop says, yeah, look at this thing right here. And then he goes, yeah, you see this? God, this paint looks like crap. I said, how can you tell?
I could see then. Now I'm completely black. About 6 years ago, I went completely black. Has it been that long? Were you here? Maybe it was after that. How long has it been since you was here?
It's been 5 or 6.
Been painted for 3 years, so.
Yeah, this thing, it wasn't painted, and you had the cab on it. You had the engine sitting in it. I think it ran.
Yeah, well,
but
I drove it out with just the fact I didn't even have the exhaust pipes, the tailpipes.
Yeah, you didn't have the headers and everything made yet when I seen it last.
Okay.
So
well, it's loud the way it is, but without the headers on, it's really loud.
Oh, I'll bet it's way loud, but I'll bet it sounds way good.
The old guy that helped me name it, he came out here one day and I says, I can't stand waiting longer because we were waiting for the headers. Let's fire it up. Anyway.
Oh yeah.
It's really loud, but that's all right. It's fun. So I've got a few videos of that. So.
Well, hopefully we'll get one today.
Yeah.
I've been recording this whole time, so watch your profanities.
I'm not a profanity man.
Oh, you swear like a sailor last time I met you.
Yeah. No, I don't think so.
Well,
Jim, how's the? Yeah, you're the expert on webs on video and
Just
do
yeah.
it.
Just watch the profanity.
yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
So what are you doing with this green thing?
So I built that years ago and just got it painted, and then I had it parked over here by my press last winter. See that dent in that rear fender?
Yeah.
I decided to get smart and try and rebuild a strut.
Oh yeah.
Not a good idea.
No, those are scary.
About killed me, and then I didn't even realize that it struck later. So that's a 1955 GMC first generation.
And what's it got in it for a motor?
396 big block. I've got curbs off because we built carbs on it to run like crap.
Well,
It's anyway. So it's yeah.
well, it looks good.
Yep. So it's on a 78 GMC chassis. Roll drive, 420.
Nice.
There it goes. It's a good machine.
Yeah, that looks way fun.
I've got all the carpet stuff in the back, so you see I've got wide open.
Yeah, no, the bed looks real good.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yep. Anyway.
Yeah, no, this looks way good. You're not going to do anything as far as like a hood or anything to cover up this engine compartment. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's enough. Why not show off that 316 motor?
Well, most people don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
They go, oh my
Well,
gosh.
say, you bolt two motors together? Well, no, it is two castings, but crankshaft's one piece. They don't believe me.
Yeah.
The crankshaft weighs 800 pounds, but it does.
I believe you.
Well, you.
That's probably a light crankshaft. Yeah, these old Detroits, they made, so like this one's a 16 V71. The 16 is the number of cylinders. 71's the cubic inches per cylinder.
Yep.
So they had 353s, 453s. They had 653s, 71, 92s. They make a 141, I believe, like a big generator.
Yep.
So.
Yep. And they make it 24 V71. It's a third longer than this.
Yeah.
And,
But yeah, so these are just two V8 blocks that are bolted together, and then they put a longer crankshaft in it, and you get a V16 out of it.
And it's got some special, what would I say, machining to build the bolt together. They're not just standard blocks. It came from the factory in '71. It was on a 350 kW generator, which is enough power to generate about 50 houses.
Yeah.
50 houses is what it run.
Yeah, these old two-strokes, we'd had a couple of them when I was at the cat dealer up there, and like the cat 3516 generator would make, you know, I believe they're about 2,000 horsepower. Yeah. And these, the 16V141 that was the comparison, it'd always make probably about 1,000 more horsepower just because they're firing every time the piston's going down. And they scream. They're sweet. But yeah, these big things are a blower here, and it pressurizes that crankcase. And then when the piston gets all the way down the bore, the liners have vents in them. And so when the piston goes down, it opens up to that pressurized crankcase, and the exhaust valve in the head opens, and all that air pressure in the crankcase just blows all the exhaust out. 4 exhaust valves on each cylinder. Yeah, so, and then as soon as the piston closes those ports on the bottom, it starts compressing again, and it fires every time. Yep. So they're only a 2-stroke.
So here's your headers.
That's a water manifold. So this is the water comes out of the head, this thermostat housing here, and then that runs up to your radiator.
Two thermostats on each side on this thing.
Yeah, so there's no intake valves. This is all your intake right here, and it's just shoving air into the block. And then when the piston goes down all the way, it just clears out the cylinder with that pressurized crankcase, and then that's how you can get a fire every time it goes down. Yeah, they're sweet.
That's why they sound like they're running away, because they're firing every time. We're not used to that psychologically in our brains.
Well, and all of the generator guys that I know of, when they'd work on 4-stroke generators, when they go to work on these rev so fast that
they sound like it, but they're not really. But they do rev up, yeah.
Yeah, they rev quicker, it sounds like, and so everybody thinks they're running away. But yeah, they rev up, and they had a kid at Wheeler that was, they got one fine to fire up and go, and it took off, and he went and slammed the covers over the air intakes because he thought it was going away. But
I've got the emergency shutdowns on this. The 92 series doesn't really run away. These 71s were a little bit famous for it.
Right.
Especially if it's been sitting around a while. So I've got emergency shutdown right in the cab next to my shutdown. A few people pulled that because they're shutting it off, and it does an effective job shutting it down.
Yeah, this thing's sweet, Glenn. You got a good one.
It's dirty. I apologize for that. I haven't spent a whole day out here in my shop all summer building this house for my daughter, and then we're remodeling the store and adding on there.
Well, winter's coming, so now you can get back into your projects.
Well,
that seems to be what winter is for me, is project time.
I've got to put a air compressor on this. I have not been able to build air.
Yeah.
But
well, yeah, the air compressor back here just looks like one of them Bendix 2 flows.
Yeah, standard Bendix 5.
Yeah, it doesn't look like anything fancy.
Yeah, so I just need to do it.
Well, sweet. Well, does it run?
Well,
put your earplugs in, Tim. We'll see.
Last time I tried. So let's see what we did. How's that?
Sure. I'll never say no to something like that.
Hasn't been fired for a while. It could be it's cold, but I think it'll fire right up. It usually does.
You know, it actually runs pretty smooth for how cold it was. It smooths out pretty quick.
Yeah.
And it's, I know you were saying it was going to be a little bit of a hard starting thing. Man, that fired right up.
It's not that bad. I didn't know how to start. I did run the heat for a couple hours this morning, so it warmed up a little bit in here, but it fires good.
Yeah, no, that thing sounds real good. They've got a sound to them. They sound good.
Well, 7-inch straight pipe.
Yeah.
No, that thing's cool. Yeah.
Jeez.
And the blind guy, it's incredible to believe that because like I said, when we first come down here, we walk in the door and there's no cane to be found. He's just in here sweeping and walking around. And
Yeah.
no, this
Well,
I always tell people about the blind guy that I know, and nobody believes me. And man, this
Yeah.
thing.
Well,
I didn't believe it either.
it's, I don't know. I don't know. People say you can't, so that's a good reason for me to do it.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
people just want to sit around and feel sorry for themselves, and I can't do that. It's been 40 years since I got blinded.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, wasn't it late '80s?
1986.
Yeah.
So it'll be 40 years in April.
Hmm.
So it's 39 and a half, I guess.
And it was some industrial accident type deal. Right?
Anhydrous ammonia in Idaho they use it for fertilizer on farms, but they use it for quick freeze.
Right.
A lot of commercial applications over at the turkey plant. They quick freeze turkeys. They can freeze a pallet of turkeys in 30 minutes from warm to solid. Just putting them in a room
Yeesh.
with that. It's a really good refrigerant.
Yeah.
Stouffer's up there in Springville uses it, so it's pretty common, but it's deadly. I shouldn't have lived through it. So had my mouth closed, chewing gum, thank goodness, because it still froze my lungs. I got sprayed in the face with just about a gallon or less, probably a quart. It was a 1-inch hose. It was 15 feet long. The tanks were all shut off, but I didn't bleed the hose out, so it's my own fault. But life goes on.
Oh yeah. Well.
We carry on and can't complain because that's the way it is.
Well, we can complain, but nobody
we can.
listens.
I've seen that both sides were running. Yep, both. Yep, got some heat in the pipes.
Wasn't just running on one.
Well, I've had I've had one of the emergency shutdowns,
Oh.
but it would be not running as smooth as it was. I knew.
Yeah.
I know it sounded pretty well.
How much oil does it hold?
22 gallons.
That's not very much. No, serious. The Caterpillar size about this engine holds like 27.
Look at the fans on the back and on the front of the water. On the radiator, I mean.
Oh yeah, you got some down underneath too.
I got radiators.
What is there? 12 fans in there?
Yeah, look on the front.
That whole thing's a radiator? Holy.
And it's not enough radiator.
Oh really? You have a problem? Even really not loading it up, it still doesn't keep it cool or what?
It warms up pretty fast. I
Oh.
don't care.
Huh.
Yeah, I put lots of that. I put those little ones on because they reach 2,000 CFM. So a lot of those, make a lot of volume. So I put 2 alternators on it.
Yeah.
Build a bracket.
Is it running? Is it a 24 volt system? Like, has it got 24 volt?
24 volts. So I've got parallel series. That was a click before I started. I have it mechanically, or electronically, it switches to 24 volt to start, and then it goes back to 12 to run everything. Because
So you don't have it like paralleled or
parallel series switch, yeah. But I activate that manually.
But the only thing that's 24 volt in it's the starters.
Start, yep.
Yeah. Man, that's cool.
So I designed everything on it. Look up in here.
Oh, I seen it in there.
Look inside.
Oh, I did. Yeah. I opened this door over here. All these gauges.
Lead on either side.
You got some lights on the dash here too. Did you not?
Yeah, I haven't shut the key off. I'll bet. Don't need that key shut off.
Huh.
So the dash is not stock.
Oh, I don't think it would be.
I've got, these produce enough raw diesel fuel. I've got it set up for flamethrowers too. I haven't put. Anyway.
Huh.
So Tim, I have to come up and see what you build up there.
Yeah. Anytime.
I hear you do a lot of Dodges.
Yeah. That's what they do.
I've got a 1965